I want to talk about something that gets misunderstood a lot, especially when it's coming from a woman of God. We need to start putting people in their place. Yep, I said it. We need to start putting people in their place. And I'm not trying to sound rude. I'm not trying to be mean. This is actually biblical. And when I say putting people in their place, I'm not talking about snapping on people, cussing people out, saying things that you can't take back. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about recognizing where people actually belong in your life and having the courage to adjust them. God created us for relationship and for community. We need people. Nobody thrives in isolation. But at the same time, not everybody is meant to have the same level of access to you. One of the biggest reasons that some of you feel drained, delayed, or constantly overwhelmed is because you're carrying relationships that were never meant to be that heavy. What this actually looks like is some of you are letting people sit in seats that they were never assigned. This is what I mean. If your life is like a bus, some of you have people sitting in the passenger seat who were never meant to be there. They don't have no discernment, they don't have any consistency, and they don't have the fruit. But they have the access. Some of you are treating people like covenant when they're really just acquaintances. Some of you have given people influence even though they've already shown you that they're inconsistent, they're unreliable, and they're not spiritually aligned. And a lot of you keep them there because you've known them for a very long time. A lot of you keep them there because you feel obligated, or because you don't want to seem mean or cold or rude. But when people are in the wrong seats of your life, everything starts to feel off. Trust me, I know. I am telling you this from experience. Some of you are working harder than you should just to keep the relationship alive. Some of you are explaining yourself away too much. Some of you are constantly adjusting just to keep the peace in that relationship. And it's not that anything's wrong with you. It's that your relationships are just out of order. The Bible actually gives us language for this. In Romans chapter 12, it talks about having sound judgment according to the measure of faith that God has given you. This means having discernment. This means having clarity. It's being able to see people and yourself, but accurately. Not thinking too high, not thinking too low, but just seeing things clearly. And Jesus modeled this perfectly. Everybody did not get the same level of access to him. Some people were around him casually, some followed him more closely, and a few had very personal access. That wasn't favoritism, that was order. If Jesus didn't give everybody the same access, some of you don't need to feel guilty for finally doing the same. And if some of you have been feeling drained or frustrated or just something feels off in your relationships, that's your spirit trying to tell you something needs to change. And this is what I've learned even this year. When the wrong people have too much access, it slows you down. You know God has called you to a thing, but when people are taking up too much space in your life, when people have taken up too much time in your life, you can't focus on what you need to focus on. But the moment you make that shift and put people in their place, things will start to realign. Some of you just need to make a quick shift so your energy can come back. Some of you need to move people and reposition people, and you'll notice that your peace will come back. So this week, I want some of you to ask the Holy Spirit some honest questions. Ask him to show you where adjustments need to be made. Ask him who belongs closer, who needs a little bit more distance, and maybe who needs to get off the bus. Yeah, that's repositioning too. Who needs to get off the bus of your life? Who is toxic? Who doesn't belong there? Yes, y'all hear them sirens? That means it's an emergency. It's a 911. Some people need to get off of the bus of your life. And if you don't do it now, it will become an emergency later. And when God makes it absolutely clear on who needs to be repositioned or even removed from your life, just obey. Your peace will confirm it. Just obey. And if you're ready to be in a space with women who are healing after narcissistic abuse, repositioning relationships in their life, growing in discernment, learning to walk in freedom, I want you to comment Bloom, and I'll send you a link to join the Bloom tribe. I love you guys.